Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Ryan with Iowa Classic Cars, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in Webster, South Dakota with the one and only, the famous Yvette Vanderbrink.
I don't know about that, Ryan.
We're going to be previewing one of her auctions today. Yvette, what's the details on this auction before we get started and looking at these cars?
Well, I tell you what, we are in the middle of pheasant country. I grew up in South Dakota, and we're up in north central South Dakota with a gentleman that has your favorite and some of my favorite Impalas.
Absolutely.
Yep, and this is an online-only auction because if you GPS this, you kind of found out you might wind up in the lake out there.
Yep, and I don't want to do that, so.
So with the number that we have and the location that we have, it's probably, we worked out best that for this one, we're going to do an online-only auction. And bidding is live now at vanderbrinkauctions.com, and it ends November 29th at 7 o'clock.
Perfect. Right after Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
That's
you're
right.
You're digesting turkey and looking at cars.
That's right. That's right.
With that being said, Yvette, if you want to give us some information on the cars, I'm going to do a walk around on them.
Okay.
Title, no title, if you know that or not. Any history.
Probably not off the top of my head.
And we can always refer to your website. So with that being said, the first one is a 1960 El Camino.
Yep, this is a 1960 El Camino. And Chevrolet did these kind of to compete with the Ranchero, the Ford Ranchero. And of course, they're better looking than a Ranchero is partial to me.
Absolutely.
But anyway, this no motor, no trans, but it's a good car to start with. And 59 and 60 El Caminos, as you know, are hard to find.
And 60 is harder to get than a 59.
Correct.
I think they made, what, 13,000 of them? Or
yeah, not very many, and a lot of them didn't survive.
Yeah, nice original body. Aftermarket seat.
Yeah, somebody cowboyed it.
But that's an easy change.
Yeah, it is. And actually, a person might want to probably leave that. I mean, we do have rust in the floor, but you know, you can make or get a lot of these body panels.
Yep. Next one here is a 60 Impala two-door hardtop, same color.
And again, you know, the bubble tops and two-door hardtops are really good to build. The value's there. We do have a lot of rust in the floor, but you know, it's a good car to build.
And that's the nice thing about being up in the high country here. I mean, cars have rust like they do everywhere, but it's not like it is in Iowa.
Not like it is in Ohio.
Yeah, absolutely.
They rust from the top down and from the bottom up, and eventually you have a bucket of rust.
Yeah, this one's an easy builder.
Yep, actually the next two or three are probably something that a person would really like. This, of course, is one of your favorites.
This is my favorite car, 59 Impala, Crown Sapphire, white, two-tone car, original paint. What's the story on this one, Yvette?
Actually, we have a guy here that's a friend of mine that can give the whole history of this car.
Well, let's get it, because this one is really cool.
This is Ed, and Ed
We'll leave him off the camera. He doesn't want to be on camera, but...
And Ed is here, and he went to high school with this guy that owned this car. And kind of interesting enough is, one of the things that I kind of look at when I do inventory is I'm a numbers person. So I like to decode my VINs. I like to make sure that everything matches my titles. And interesting enough, he bought this probably 35 years ago, 25 years, somewhere in there. And we were going through inventory, and he goes, here's a title for the 59. And I went, no, it's not. And we actually, Ryan, fixed a problem from 30 years ago.
So he was driving it all that time with the wrong title.
Gentleman had two 59s, sold both of them. One of them the ex-wife got and not happy about. And so we called up, knew everybody, and found out that the gal in Sioux Falls had that title to this one, and she had the title. So we switched.
It was
yes.
swapped.
And so we got them switched around, and everybody's got their titles back.
So this one's a clean title, correct title.
Yep.
Beautiful car.
And we have the hood down here. You know, again, would a person put the 348 back in it? I don't know. You know, there's so many options. You know, they really do a lot of creative things with cars now. But 59s, you know, is only a 3/4 year build.
Yep. And this is a hard one to get. Original paint, nice body. Very, very desirable car. I love this one. Probably my price range, though.
Yeah, this is a good one.
This one also is a good one. 61 Parkwood wagon.
Yep, yep. This is a good car. We found parts to the front, and the fenders are inside. No interior. But again, good car. It'd be a good one to work with. This one's actually a very clean car.
I mean, yeah, the quarter panels, the rockers, they're just beautiful.
Yeah, it's a, you know, the fenders are inside. It's really good.
The bumper, the core support, a hood.
Yep.
Could put this one back together pretty easily.
Yeah, this one actually absolutely could go back pretty easy. And you know, it's clean. I mean, you look up here, it's even clean.
It is, absolutely.
It's just really clean.
Next one here, beautiful color, just a little beat up on the body. 62 Impala,
Yep.
four-door sedan.
And of course, you know, this is an anniversary year, and that's where the gold comes in. And of course, on our VINs, on our Impalas in this year, the 2 is our year, and then it goes to production and different things. But and then the trim tag you learn more from.
Yep. Yeah, so 2 is 62, 1869 is a four-door sedan. J is Janesville, Wisconsin. So.
Yep. And then next up is a Buick Wildcat.
64, correct, or 60?
64.5, I'd have to look at. Now, you can't just decode these little buggers like the other ones.
Power bucket seat.
Yep. And this is complete car, has the original motor, automatic, and bill of sale, but buddies at classictitle.com can help you get a title.
Yeah, and like for me in Iowa, bonded title is $200, you know, so it's, a title can be gotten for these cars that don't have them.
There are, you know, it all depends. Now, South Dakota, it's harder to get a title. If they are an abandoned, you have to go through there's a law in the books that you send a letter to the last certified owner. If you get it back, you make application to get title, or you take it to a tow yard in South Dakota.
Huh. So actually a little harder in South Dakota than in Iowa.
Yeah, and South Dakota had a wild thing happen, and they had actually made national news in the car world, is they had some guys running titles through South Dakota.
I remember reading about that.
For drug money.
Yep, I remember reading about that.
Yep, and there really were no cars.
Money laundering, it'll do anything. So
a lot of times on these old cars, sometimes the title people, dealer inspectors think there's a drug deal. And it's sad.
Yeah.
Because
one bad apple kind of ruined the bunch.
It's so remote.
Yep.
But 55, 56, Oldsmobile 98.
Holiday, four-door hardtop. I didn't even notice, but it has an electronic eye sitting right there.
You know, and again, GM makes it really easy to get the year, and this is a 56 with our trim tag and the model number right there. And then you get your books and you look up code 3039SDX and it'll give you the whole deal.
Yeah, beautiful car.
That would definitely been large and in charge.
Power windows, air conditioning, electronic eye.
Yep.
Needs a partial floor pan, but yeah, very rare car. I mean,
yeah.
You were somebody driving this in the mid-50s.
You know, and the other thing with Buicks, this is an Oldsmobile, but when you have your portholes, if you're a roadmaster or not.
Yep, yep.
This is a real good car here, in my opinion.
61 bubble top.
Yep. And again, there's our number, a 1.
With factory air as well.
Yep. So this is a good car.
Yeah, this one is 1837, so 61 Sport Coupe. S is St. Louis, I think.
Yeah.
Original paint, spinner hubcaps, rear bumper guards.
But I think this is another gem that he has. Now we have a 60 convertible and a 63 two-door hardtop Impala there, and another half-mile down.
Can we go film those as well today? Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
You'll have to splice it.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
And that'd be a good place for Greg. Another 59 flat top, four-door hardtop, flat top.
And what's funny is my buddy Miguel.
Yeah.
He has that green one from the Colorado auction.
Oh, really?
Same color and everything. He's redoing it. So.
Cool. Well, this one's actually had brakes done.
Okay.
And Greg, our seller, actually started working on this. And so underneath it does have stuff done to it already. It's got some new exhaust.
Does this one have a title? Do you know?
Not off the top of my head. I'd have to look at the catalog.
Nice floor.
I think it's a bill of sale.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Nice floor pan. Fenders are there. Hood's there. Just needs some love.
Yep, does.
Next one is a 61 Impala 4-door sedan.
Yeah, and this one also, he started to do some work too. And
nice interior.
Yep, not bad. Again, another good car to work with.
Another air car.
Yep.
Factory AC.
Another 59 two-door sedan.
Biscayne.
Yep.
I think I've owned probably 15 green 2-door sedan Biscaynes. I think that's the only car they made.
Yeah, they made a lot of them.
That they did, but it's a 2-door sedan, Biscayne, original paint.
You know, and the thing that I like about 59s is you can spot them from a mile away by the cat eye
Absolutely.
tail lights. And you know, a lot of people, when they came out with these, that's why they hated them.
Yep. You either love them or you
new.
hate them. There's no in between.
Yep. And now, of course, they're very desirable.
About the hottest car you can get.
Yep, that's right.
62 SS, or is this a standard Impala?
We'd have to look.
It's got SS side trim on it.
I believe it is. But
If
anyway.
it's a bucket seat car, it'd be.
Yep.
Yep. Grab bars there. It's
Yep.
an SS. This one's a real
And-
SS.
Yep. And another good one to build.
Bucket seats, grab bar. Rear
And
bumper
he's
guards.
got some parts out in the front here that'll go with it. He has quite a few SS cars, and have to check out the catalog. But
Yeah, if you guys want to see any more information or detailed photos, I mean, Yvette puts all the lot numbers on them, so just look them up on our website with more photos, information,
Lot
title
of
status,
pictures.
stuff like that. So another 59. This one's not as pretty as the first one, but
No.
it's still a hard top nonetheless.
Yep. And it's got the motor in it.
Looks like it's a green interior car, kind of unusual. I can open the,
Was green.
was green, yeah, not gonna force the door open there. It's buildable. They're all buildable in this
Yeah,
day and
and
age.
you know, like this is another project. You can tell somebody did a little, it's like they were sheetrocking.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
Another
but you know,
61
it's
bubble.
project parts as we start getting around the corner here.
Alrighty.
And then we do have some rougher ones for projects and parts as you go this
Run
way.
down this way.
What's that?
Run as we run down
Yeah,
this way.
but there are SS. The third one up here is actually a 409 car.
Really?
Yep, an original 409 car.
Is the 409 still there?
Nope. Nope, that's gone. Hi.
Yvette, what do we got here?
A Fair Lane.
57?
It would be probably a 57, yep. And now here, Ford's really easy too to decode. So right in here, and sometimes it's right here, we have this is a 58.
58, okay.
58. So we have G8's a year, and then it decodes. So this is a 58 Ford.
Another good one for a restoration. I mean, fairly solid body, needs, you know, quarter lips, but
Yeah, I think it'd be more of a parts car.
okay.
I think it's more of a parts car for somebody.
All right, next one here. This is a goofy little thing.
Yeah, a little clown car. You know, it's a Renault, and it's just an itty bitty little weird thing. And it's a Gordino. I don't know
Renault,
much
you've probably
about it,
seen
but it's an
South
old
Dakota.
little Renault. And to me, it looks like 20 clowns are going to come piling out of
Honestly,
there.
it really does.
Yeah.
It really does. Next one here, can't beat this one.
I know.
59 Bel Air.
Yep, another one.
4-door sedan.
There's a lot of parts that are good on that one.
There is, absolutely.
Yep,
Needs a little bit of rocker work.
yep.
Yeah, nice front clip. Oh, it is. It is a one-piece solid.
Yep,
California only.
yep,
All right, next one up is a 63 Impala, 2-door
And-
hardtop.
yep. And this one, I believe, too, is a SS, isn't it, Greg? That's correct. Yep. And then, you know, it'd be another one to work with. Again, project parts.
And being an SS car, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be fixed.
It's got a VIN tag, and then the parts that were in the car, I took them out. It's,
Oh, right here. Yep.
yeah, all back there.
Yes, it comes with some seats and bumpers, trim. Next one here is a...
All right, near and dear to my
Oh,
heart.
I know that. You're a Chevelle girl.
68 Malibu or Chevelle, not a super sport, but again, project car. I would say it's more of a parts car.
But you can buy about anything for these cars in the catalogs. I mean,
Oh,
could
you can
fix
buy
it.
everything in a box. Yep. Yeah, we had that big Chevelle Camaro Corvette sale in Idaho this year. Just put the results up on a lot of the sales yesterday, and that was fun.
Yep.
That was really fun.
The
Another SS car.
Yeah, muscle car fever is still alive for sure.
Oh, well, you know, Ryan, okay, how old are you?
28.
Holy cow.
I'm a young guy.
Yes. Okay, so for those of us that graduated in the 80s, I graduated from high school in 1983.
Okay.
So I'm 58.
My dad graduated in 82, so I get where you're
But
going
anyway,
with that.
what we're doing is our buyers now are my age.
They want the car they had in high school.
They want our muscle cars back. And so, you know, when we were in high school, the whole parking lot was full of Chevelles pickups with gun racks and
If you're driving a four-door, you weren't very cool back
no, or Maverick.
then. Yeah. Yep.
But
62 SS,
Yep.
bucket seat car.
yeah, very good car.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of these cars, I mean, are really super buildable.
There's so many project parts cars here. It's very good.
And the cool thing is, like on the 62s, is that that trim is
Yeah.
specific to the SS car.
Yep.
And it's all there. All the side trim is
It
there.
just needs to be buffed out.
Another Impala SS.
Now this one actually was a 409 car.
This is the 409 car.
This one originally was a 409 car. Yep. And the 409, of course, is not in it, but it has the features of it, has some of the badging yet, and my seller said that he
Yeah.
took the 409 out.
Hood pins.
Yeah, and the bigger fuel lines and different things denotes it for 409 car.
Very cool. And that one is 3Z.
Yep. And we have a title for him.
Yep, there's the remnants of it right there. 409. Okay, 62 Impala, four-door hardtop.
Yep. They were so classy.
They really
You know,
were.
my dad had a lot of Impalas besides 57 Chevys and all GM stuff. And you know, they're just a classy car, and that's what I remember a lot of, you know, Impalas.
Yeah, it's
when
a beautiful red. I mean, the red is original
Yeah.
paint, nice color.
when I was real little girl, I remember going home from Grandma Nordstrom's at Christmas, laying
In the back window.
in the back window.
And Christmas is coming up here too, so
Yeah, buy an Impala.
someone might need a Christmas present.
Yep.
And the last one here in this row is this 58 Yeoman station wagon.
Right. And these are real popular. This is actually a very clean body to work with.
It is. It's beautiful
Yeah,
paint,
I
too.
think this would be really good kind of subframed and,
Yeah, like
and
Camaro subframe.
customizes.
Yep.
And, you know, to me, that's what this one kind of needs to have done to it.
And they're all for sale. The sale ends next Saturday, the 29th, correct?
November 29th, it's a Wednesday.
A Wednesday, okay.
Yep, we went past Thanksgiving weekend.
Okay, I thought it was done that weekend. So
No, I made it after that because
Okay.
people will be doing family
traveling
stuff.
and yep.
And so it's 7 o'clock on the 29th is when we're going to have, we usually have a Sunday night end. But with Thanksgiving weekend, we didn't do
Bumped
that.
it out a little bit.
Yeah. Isn't it nice out?
It is. It's beautiful today. 60
Yeah.
degrees. It was 28 when I woke up this morning. So.
And we're in the heart of pheasant hunting country.
And I've seen a lot of pheasant hunters. I've seen a lot, but we're hunting cars, not
Yeah,
pheasants.
we're
so.
hunting. And over there, we have a lake full of walleyes.
There you go. Well,
You can't beat it.
no, well, let's go find the next part of the auction here
Sure.
and talk about some more cars.
And all right.
All right, here we go. Next one up here is a Chevy truck ambulance, or no, not an ambulance,
It's a
fire
tanker truck.
Tanker
so
truck.
this is a 42 Chevy, and if you know your history, 1941
Yep.
was the beginning of World War II for the United States. And so in 42, this is actually pretty rare, you would have had to have proven a need, and so to get a truck or car or anything like that.
Yeah, so it's a very uncommon one to have
Yeah,
out here.
and
for
one
sure.
other thing, you know, this is something that I don't think you see very often, but when you go down south a little bit more, you'll find, as you got in war years, like 43, 44, you still could get vehicles, but there's no shot, there's no bright work, and it's iron, and it's rusted, and they call them blackout models.
Okay.
And so all of the war effort took a lot of the materials to make the stainless
Okay.
for bombers, tankers, airplanes.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Blackout. I never knew that.
Yeah, and so they would put iron, and so it would rust, and they'd be called blackout models.
Versus the stainless.
Yep,
Very cool.
and
so
it's a war thing. This
it's
is
a
it.
hard truck to get right here.
Yeah, and you know, somebody might take the cab and put it on another chassis. They might redo it as a tanker truck. It has the siren.
I didn't see that. That was
Yeah.
a light.
Yeah, has a siren. So there's a lot of, you know, my husband's a truck guy, kind of a hobbling, hurt leg truck guy right now. But, you know, there's a lot, he would keep this. He has a 67 Kenworth in our shed. You know, so we have Chevelles. There's a 67 Kenworth.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their own.
Yeah. I come home and he's sitting there drinking a beer and I went, okay, what do we got here? But anyway, this
What do we got here? That's
this
the real
is actually,
question.
look at this. Is this cool or what?
White.
So this is a 1946 white COE, or cab over engine. And this is a wood framed truck.
Now this is not like the Jeepers Creepers vehicle, correct?
No, that
There's the
was
wood right there.
a Dodge. It was
Okay.
actually a Mopar. But if you, I don't want to open it too much, but you can see that on these old trucks, it's a wood frame. So when they restore these, they actually put iron instead of the wood.
Okay.
Some guys will go all the way hardcore, but you have to cut your own wood and
make
do
it yourself.
Yeah, but
Very cool.
Very, very cool cab, and it's got all the emblems and everything.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah, 46. We have quite a few square body pickups, which would be your 70s, 80s, and these are for projects. Over here is a 57 four-wheel drive Napco.
That's a rare one.
Yes, and everything, it's complete.
Yeah, the four-wheel drive is
Yep.
hen's teeth to find anymore.
Yep, and that's a complete truck. And a gentleman in Michigan was asking about it, and he wanted to know if it's complete, and the whole drivetrain is complete. Everything's there.
Man, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Then the last one at this site.
Yep, and then we have some more square bodies, and then that 66 Ford, of course. But real popular nowadays are the Jimmies and Blazers and Broncos, and this Jimmy is on the auction.
30Z.
Yep, and half removable top, and it's definitely good and buildable.
Yeah, bucket seats, the
Yeah.
center console's there.
Yeah, I remember riding in these.
Yeah, these are really hot anymore.
Growing up in South Dakota, you know, we were drinking beer in the back of these.
That's all right.
Yeah, and then
No harm, no foul, right?
yeah, and jackrabbit hunting.
But don't drink and drive, everyone.
No,
we
no,
do not
no.
condone that.
Nope, nope.
Is this square body also in the auction?
Yes,
this
it
white
is.
one?
Yes,
Okay.
it is. Yep.
Yeah, if you guys want any more information on these vehicles, vanderbrinkauctions.com. Click on the auction link. Find the lot number, and it'll have photos and all your information for you.
Yep. And
Alrighty.
we have 48 vehicles, and Ryan, you're going to go with our owner and look at a couple more.
Yes, we are. Thank
All
you so
right.
much, Yvette.
See ya.
All right, next one up is a 63 Impala Super Sport. Greg, the owner, is going to tell us what's the info on it.
This car came out of Spring City, Tennessee. It's all original. It belonged to a little old lady, and a friend of mine, H.C. Smith, bought it from her.
Driving a Super Sport Impala.
And he had it a lot of years. And then I went to see him one day, and he said he was selling off some cars, so I went and bought it from him.
So you hold it from Tennessee to South Dakota.
That's correct.
What's it got for an engine?
327.
Is it 300 horse?
I think it's
The 250 maybe?
probably, I'm not for sure.
Okay. Runs and drives?
I think it's the 300. It's got the, no, it doesn't have the camelback, so.
Does this one run and
Yeah,
drive,
250.
Greg?
No, it's got a cam that's bad in it.
Okay.
Motor's not stuck. It was running and driving. And then there's a flat spot in the cam, so the cam needs to be replaced.
Okay.
And now the fuel pump is out of it, so.
But it is a real deal 63 SS. Super cool car.
And as far as, it's got some issues up and around in the hood.
It would need some love, but it looks
It
like
needs
a
some
hell of a
love.
good start to a project for sure. But the coolest thing that you've got is over behind this building, so you care if we go take a look at it?
Yeah, we can go over there.
Alrighty, so the last one here we're gonna look at today is probably the coolest one in the bunch. It's a 60 Impala convertible. Greg, the owner, this car has a pretty cool story, and he's gonna tell us what it is. So take it away, Greg.
Well, I bought this car out of Hot Springs, Arkansas, and after I bought it, then they told me that this car has some history that goes with it. And I said, okay, what's that? And he says, well, this used to be the governor's car of Arkansas. He bought it brand new in 1960, and he traded it in 1963, and this little lady, oh, his name was Orville Fobar.
Fabus.
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 That's
Orville,
it.
Orville Fabus.
Orville Fabus.
1960
and
to 1960.
Bill Clinton beat him out of office in 67 or 68. So,
But he had the car from 1960 to
Yeah.
1963.
63, he traded it in 1963, and this little lady bought it. She loved the car, went down to the dealership, and she owned it then till I bought it. And she actually passed away, so I bought it from her daughter. But they pulled the car outside. It was stored inside. And then that's when it started rusting down. And of course, it's a savable car, but
It just needs a lot of work.
needs a lot of TLC.
But yeah, if any GM convertible really is worth fixing, regardless of how bad the floors are. 348 car. Be a 250 horse, I believe, with the single 4. Power power steering, power brakes.
That's a great project to restore.
It is very, very cool car.
With some history behind it.
And that's the thing, it's a 60 convertible, so it's already cool and desirable. Then you have the story behind it, just adds a little more to it. So.
And all the trims in really nice shape coming around. The stainless is in
And the glass,
good
it's
shape.
flat glass, easy to get. Tops can be gotten. The floor pans, they reproduce those now. The rockers are good. So definitely a very worthy candidate of restoration. Greg, thank you for your time today, and good luck at your auction.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so Yvette went home. She's a couple hours away, so I don't blame her for that. I'm here with Greg, the owner, and this is our outro portion of the video. So if you guys did enjoy it, leave a thumbs up. Comment your favorite car of the bunch. Mine was the blue and white 59 hardtop, but a close second is a 60 convertible. Greg, thank you again for letting me come up and film this stuff. The auction is on vanderbrinkauctions.com. It ends November 29th, correct? The 29th? Correct. 29th. And if you guys buy one of these cars, you can come up and meet Greg and talk some Impalas. So thank you guys all for watching. Greg, thank you. And I'll catch you guys next week.